Hey guys, welcome back. It's Carl of McLarty Films. I'm here at the EV Charging Expo in Las Vegas. Vegas has different expo every weekend, and I attend a lot of them. And we're going to talk to some of the makers of EV chargers. Everyone's talking about electric vehicles. I don't know. What do you think? Do you prefer your gas-powered vehicle, or do you want to run off the grid? So we're going to walk around today and meet a few of the EV charging station manufacturers and see what's interesting.
Welcome to the EV Charging Summit in Las Vegas. I'm Sandra Peterson, VP of Sales and Marketing at Beam Global. And we are here today showing our sustainable EV charging system. The EV Arc that you can see behind me is grid independent, off-grid, 100% solar powered electric vehicle charging. This deploys in just a couple hours, so it's the fastest deployed EV charging out there. And it gives level 2 charging to up to 6 vehicles simultaneously.
Okay, so I see on the sign that it says off the grid. So it's completely independent from any kind of electric grid?
That's right. So this is a completely independent from the grid system. This solar array that you see above generates energy. This is the brains of the unit, what we call the upper enclosure, that has battery storage up to 40 kilowatt hours of battery storage. And we deliver that energy to any brand EV charger that the customer chooses. So we'll work with the brand of the customer choice.
How many of these are out in the world today, and what countries, etc.?
There are hundreds of EV Arcs across the country. And in different regions. We also did just expand to Europe, so Beam Europe is up and running. We did just get our first Europe order from the UK Ministry of Defence, and we look forward to expanding that into that market.
Okay, and what is the approximate market price of this product?
Each EV Arc runs about $65,000 to $80,000 depending on the storage, how many chargers you put on it. And these are deployed with zero construction, zero electrical upgrade to your property, and you have no downtime, no recurring utility costs because it's 100% off-grid, renewably powered, and one other thing that gets you is transportability. These units can actually be transported and moved to a different location. So customers that have a leased property that don't want to put in-ground charging, great, take it with you. If you want to be able to move this as charging patterns emerge, great, relocate it.
Okay, and how long does it take to the installation from start to finish?
From crossing the property line, when you order this, it takes about 2 hours, plus or minus, to deploy one of these. It's very quick, and as soon as it's deployed in a parking spot that can see the sun, you can drive on and charge right away. It's the most rapidly deployed EV charging available.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, that was great.
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Ray, and we are now in the exhibition of GK, and we are a manufacturer of EV charging station in Shenzhen. We also have facilities in Thailand.
Okay, and can you tell us what your product does and who's the target audience or customer?
So we do a lot of portable charger and also commercial use charging station and also some home use charger. Basically, we target audience is for those who want to have some portable charger in home use, and also for those constructor who want to build a lot of buildings with charging station.
Okay, And so then like this unit right here,
Sure.
so there's no battery in it, right? It's just,
Yeah, it's just a charger. Yeah.
okay, so can you give us a scenario of how you'd use this? Like how a customer would use this?
Yeah, for example, like if you purchase our product portable, this charger, right? If you want to like have a homestay with your family or with another friend, right? And in their house, they don't have any charger for electrical vehicle. For this, you can like easily plug in with your like normal outlet and use this in your family's house and in your friend's house.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. And can you tell us the name of the company one last time?
Yeah, sure. Our company is GK Technology.
GK Technology. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes, Jason Cortez, Director of Strategic Accounts, and we're at the EV Charging Summit in Las Vegas.
And who do you represent, and how is your product line different than everyone else here?
Yeah, Autel Energy has a full product line of both AC and DC fast charging products. We have everything from 40 amp to 50 amp to 80 amp chargers. We have V2X products for residential applications. And then our DC product line, we have as high as 240 kilowatt as an all-in-one unit. And then we have a distributed DC architecture that gets as high as 640, which is really one of the highest in the markets today.
And I heard someone ask about the fastest charging unit you have here. Can you tell us how fast and what that is?
Yeah, that would be our Maxi Charger High Charger, and that gets as high as 640 kilowatts.
So can you tell us about what kind of services Autel provides in addition to the hardware?
Yes, so for us, Autel Energy is focused not just on selling chargers, but we are looking at being a solutions partner for our customers. We want to be their partner both as a hardware offer, but we also want to support the product once it's in the field. For us, the work begins once the chargers are sold, not just trying to sell the chargers. We look to support our customers with a full, robust SLA program, robust warranties, in-field services that we have through partnership where we can maintain our chargers are operational and hit that 98% uptime that the industry is expecting.
Hi, so my name is Sergey Marovich, and I'm a co-founder and the CEO of our company called QCharge. We started the venture with this company about 2 years ago, but the establishment of the company, it was done in January last year. And since then, we've been already venturing in establishing our charging stations from the AC and the DC side for the hardware, and plus on the software side. We're completely one-stop shop, right? So we can also do the installations for our clients, and also we can run the operations, 24/7 monitoring. So it's also the ongoing maintenance and future services and troubleshooting for any of our clients.
Okay, and where do you have these stations deployed now? Do you have them already on the market?
Well, not currently. The reason it is because we just created this type of charging stations with our R&D and development last September, October. So this is going to be the first deployment, and right now, end of this month, beginning on the April, we're starting on our first installations of actually several truck stops and commercial properties, with the first in Houston.
Okay, and what are you doing to distinguish yourself from the other charging companies? Like what's different about this light?
For the starter, when we talk about the DC charging stations, right, we have already integrated as a standard equipment fire suppression systems, which we already see that becomes a lot of issues, specifically with the insurance companies, that they do not want to provide the insurance to the property if they do have the charging stations on, because of the fire issues that they can happen and dangers. Since the problem that happened, that we had those trickle charges of the homes, that people were charging electric bikes, motorcycles, that they caught on a fire, where then the entire building or the house burned down. That's why right now it's a big pushback from the insurance companies to even provide the insurance to the properties if they do not have some type of fire suppression system located in the vicinity of the charging station. So that's why we decided to create our charging stations to be integrated with a fire suppression system in it. So that's one of the things, of the elements. The second, I would say, is definitely our software. So our software and the protocols that we created guarantees that our charging stations, even during the, let's say, outages, electrical out, well, not electrical outage, but let's say lose the connectivity with the server or whatever, it will still work. It will open in a free mode. It will retain and collect the data of the customer, and once it goes back online, it will basically just retroactively charge the customer and give them information of usage of the charging stations. But however, in that, with that, it's our solution that our charging stations are not going to be ever down.
Okay, and if people want to find out more about the company, where do they go?
Yeah, they can go to our website, which is www.QCharge123.com. And that's basically all our information of our company is on the website. I want it to be very informative, very transparent. So we have all the, I could say, articles, blogs on our website, plus of course all the full-on production and services that we can provide to our clients and customers.
Okay, thanks. And this works with what kind of cars? What
Any
kind
car.
of port? Any car.
So the charging stations are pretty much agnostic to the vehicle, right? It's only the connectors on the vehicles itself to be compatible with the charging station itself. But now these days we do have the adapters, so that's not anymore the constraint. And also right now in the United States we are facing some type of laws and mandates that the standardization is going to be J1772, including the NEX, right, the Tesla connectors. So most of the vehicles are going to be using those. When it comes to the fast charging stations, they're using these type of connectors, which is a CCS1, Type 1, and that's like one of the, let's say, those are the three standards that are going to be mostly used in the United States.
Okay, all right, okay, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're at the EV Charging Summit and Expo in Las Vegas. This is the second time we've hosted this show. We're experiencing phenomenal growth. We've had over 300% attendance increase from last year, and that's in terms of overall attendees and also the number of exhibitors on the show floor. I would say that that's probably evidence that the electric vehicle industry is here to stay, and its growth is actually accelerating, especially within businesses and fleets and governments and private businesses across the country. Well, this is a really elaborate show as it relates to the infrastructure or the plumbing of what it takes to build out the electric network for the future of transportation. So there's people here looking at chargers, there's people here looking at cables, there's people here that are talking with people just about their sites and their overall strategy in terms of how are they going to power the vehicles or the fleets that they intend to do that. There's a lot of government people here as well, from local, county, state, and federal, and they're really working on a lot of the rules and regulations that will take place to make sure that there's charging for everyone, the charging stations are accessible, and that they're working with the developers, the retailers, and the private businesses out there to make sure that we're doing this in the right way so that we can continue to build out the network, increase access, and make charging available for everyone.
Okay, then when's the next show going to be next?
Yeah, our next show, it's amazing actually. We're getting a ton of people to pre-register for next year already. We're moving the show to a little bit bigger of a venue, but it'll be March 26th to the 28th, 2025, right here in wonderful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes, this is my first time here experiencing the EV Summit 2024. My name is Darrion Coleman. I'm the founder of the Charge startup, and I am elated to have partaken in this experience, from an Instagram ad to being here 2 weeks later, meeting people, making new connections, starting new relationships, finding vendors to help my startup manifest into reality. This has been incredible. 10 out of 10 experience. I can't wait for next year already. And this is just day one.
And what are some of the, you said you met a lot of people. What kind of vendors did you meet, or what kind of connections did you make? Like, is there some in your chain of supply chain that you're lacking, that you filled some gaps, or?
Absolutely. So within my business, I've been looking for key partnerships with charging station manufacturers, charging technology, as well as other charging businesses and related products. And when I tell you my expectations have been exceeded with what I meant, I know for a fact I have at least 3 strong matches for people that can produce the charging stations that I need specifically for my business. And I was even able to expand my thoughts and ideas on what I needed and see other products and realizing, hey, there's a gap and I need this person to fill it.
Okay, and your market, you're concentrated where? Where you're physically located?
And the Charge will be located, first location will be in Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, thank you very much.